Hello everybody, and I want to show you how to make a great first impression on LinkedIn. And what this session is not going to be about is how to set up a great profile, nor how to find total strangers to network on LinkedIn. Right now I'm just going to zoom in on assuming you've got a great profile and now you want to expand your network, your database of connections. So let's get right into a demo, and I'm just going to go live to LinkedIn and talk with you about how to make that great first impression. Okay, here we are on LinkedIn, and I'm just showing you my profile, and so you can see when you're on somebody's profile page, you simply scroll up and down and you can see your entire profile or somebody else's. But to get right to the point here, your first impression is when you send a connection request to somebody else, so total strangers or someone you may know. So to start with, I'm just going to go to the invitations I have. I want to show you a real inbox of the invitations that I received and point out what's good and bad, and I'm going to get you to great by the end of this video. So whenever you go to your My Network section, you see all of your invitations. And I have a few today. I constantly review them and try to go there every day and accept or ignore. And I am a very open networker. I also recommend you be, especially if you're in job search mode. You don't know which of these people can help you. And of course, once you accept somebody's as a connection, then you have access to their network. So that's how it multiplies. However, there may be select reasons why you don't want to, and that is completely your choice. But now I'll show you, so pretend you're one of these people, and I'll go through a few more. So first of all, what's important, this is going to be called the headline, and we're going to modify your headline so it stands out when you connect. But these are the headlines that automatically show up, and some of these are good, although I don't recommend seeking a new opportunity. But this is a very good one. It's lengthy and it just says who he is. He's a branding and career development speaker, a career coach. Great. And this line goes about 2 lines, so you can max out the characters. So typically with these, while there's no note or anything, they do have a picture and I tend to accept them. So let's look at some others, and I'll just scroll down. So in this case, he's saying what he does. I have no idea what that is, and we have no connections. This little guy means that Rakib and I have 10 people in common, or 11 with Eleanor. Now, all of them have pictures, so that's good. But if one did not have a picture, I would most likely ignore. So that reinforces to you why your picture needs to be great. And you can see some of these are okay pictures. Now, I want to get to someone who did a good job, which is what I want you to do, is a great job. And Savannah says, wrote me a personal note, and this is what you will do. It's professional, so it's not super personal, but it's called a personal message. And hi Dana, I see we have some mutual connections. I'm always looking to grow my network and share interests, would love to connect here. Now this one's a little immature. Please don't put in any smiling faces, love, but since she did that, she took the time, even though she might have copied and pasted it, it is a unique message. So I tend to accept those first. And Shika, it is a pleasure introducing her company. So I'm going to see more. We provide offshore recruiters. In this case, she's selling too much. She's basically saying, I'm selling something to you. I hope we can catch up soon. No, I don't want her sales pitch. I can tell that's all she's about. There's not all about her. So the rest I will accept. I'm questioning this one only because he doesn't say anything, his headline. But overall, that's what comes into the inbox. So I want you to pop out as Savannah did with a message. And I'm going to show you how and the do's and don'ts of doing this, okay? So I'm simply going to stay and I'm going to type someone's name. Let's say I want to connect with Bill Smith. And maybe I should type his name right. So there's a lot of Bill Smiths here, and you may be seeking a person where there are many on LinkedIn. As a matter of fact, there are 38,000 Bill Smiths. And you can use the filter to find somebody, but that's going to be on a separate video of how. So I'm going to pretend that, oh, you've met Bill Smith and this is the one that you want to connect with. Wow, there he is. How tempting. I'm just going to hit this connect button. No, 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 please do not. LinkedIn is filled with numerous connect buttons that will not enable you to send a personal note. So hold back, sit on your hands, do what it takes to not hit that connect button. Your rule from now on, even if it's your sister or your best friend, is to click on his name everywhere. I also don't recommend you use your mobile phone for connecting on LinkedIn because this feature is very hard to find that I'm about to show you. So when you're in job search mode, do everything on your PC, please, for the most outstanding results. There's Bill, who you happen to read about or bump into at a meeting. Please scroll through his profile. Read, who is he? How long has he been with this company? Maybe he went to a college you're familiar with. Go up and down to be sure you're on his full profile. Bam. Here's the only connect button that you can hit. And you can customize this invitation. So many people just ignore this and click send now. So don't be that lazy LinkedIn user. Add a note. You want those magic 3 words. And here's where you type in your connection notice. And you can say anything professional, but write it professionally as well. So Bill, either it was great meeting you, or you can write, I read about you in X magazine. Anywhere. You read his speech on the internet. I found you, or Sally Smith recommended I contact you. Recommended I connect with you. So you can write as much as you want. Please don't, I mean, it's character limited, but please don't ask them any questions. This is simply a request to connect. Don't say, may I meet with you for 15 minutes? Because this actually disappears once they do connect with you. So save any requests or questions like, what is it like to work for your company? Save that until they've connected back. Your sole purpose is to simply ask for a connection. There it is. You're going to click send invitation and you wait. That's the best. Now always sign it professionally, best regards, sincerely. Those are the best 2, best regards or sincerely, and type your full name. Again, professional. Don't just type Sally. And you'll click send invitation. I'm going to cancel out of that since I don't know Bill Smith. Once you connect with someone, then you will see that they connected back in your messaging section. So in summary, when you are connecting with someone, learn how to do the search. And then when you find them, you want to make them a first. So remember to find their full profile. In summary, when you find somebody that you want to connect with, even though they're very senior, at a higher level than you, or they live in another country, or you just read about them, they're a total stranger, I want you to be more aggressive with connecting, but connecting in a very professional way so that increases your chance of them connecting back with you. I want to show you one more example of a person, a random person that I picked, where you want to connect with Paul Bangay. And look that there's no clear connect button, even on his full profile. However, under more, there is a hidden connect button. Don't ask why, I don't know, but don't give up. So under more, you get the same content and you add a note, more, connect, add a note, and always add a note, and then send the invitation. Okay, and then you will find when Paul connects back with you, you will find that in messaging. Now the trick about LinkedIn that I'm going to leave you with is that once you find somebody, and I'm going to pull up Danny Chung, once you connect with somebody, that makes them a first in your profile. So once they're a first, I want you to get out of LinkedIn to have further conversations, and always go to their contact information, and there is their contact information that they put in LinkedIn. So I'll pull up my son, Chad Monsiagli, and even though I know we're connected, I want you to always check for the email address and grab that, and then go out to email to have your networking and job search conversations. So I hope that helped you to connect in a great way, and then get out of LinkedIn. Don't use your in-mails or try to write to them as a message. Use professional email. Thank you. Bye-bye.